Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on and do a video, a real quick video about a new bag that I got for all my insulin and pump supplies and things like that. And as I was just fixing to start this video, another item that I bought that I think you guys will find interesting and it might be helpful for you too is it's a food scale that when you weigh things, you can put in what that particular item is, and it weighs it and tells you the nutritional factors of it, like carbs, stuff like that. So I just got that in. Yay! Right now, and so I'll open that up and show you guys that as well. But I was going to go over a couple of bags that I had been using, and then this new bag that I got it off of Amazon. I'll put all the information down there and show you pictures of it and how I, you know, stocked it. And it's got all these removable parts so you can make sections bigger. It's really a makeup bag, but it is perfect for insulin supplies. It comes in different colors, so you can get it as feminine, as masculine, as colorful, as void of color as you want. So, you know, I thought this will be a great video for you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, keep watching. Okay guys, I just wanted to give y'all just a quick demonstration of the perfect portions scale, and just to show you guys a little bit that, you know, it has the nutritional facts right here. So what you do is there is a on off button on the side right here. So you turn it on, okay, and as you can see, everything's set 0. So I'm going to put a paper plate on here. Then I'm going to hit it to 0. Then, okay, and I just put in the code for pineapple. So I'm going to add some pineapple slices to it. Raw pineapple. It has a book that you can add codes for different fruits, vegetables, grains, things like that. And let's see what it says. That is 60 grams, and it says that it is 8 carbs, 32 calories, sodium 1 milligram, sugar 6, so, but mainly we go with carbs, which is 8. So it's 8 grams of carbs for just that serving. But here is the book, and it's the Nutrition Scale Food Code book, and it has all of the different like fish, pork, red meat, things like that. Okay, then it also comes with an instruction manual here. I just wanted to give y'all just like a quick little, you know, demo of it. I thought this was super cool that I found. This will help so much with my portion control and things like that. I thought the scale, that is the neatest thing, because it'll also help with me being exact with my carbohydrates, you know, and everything too. So I thought you guys might find that interesting. It's just amazing what type of technology and things come out that can just help with nutrition in general, but for diabetics, you know, knowing what the carb content and things, it's hard when you're at home, you know. So I just thought that was really interesting. I got that at Bed Bath & Beyond. And I believe there is I got a 20% off on it. So it basically costs maybe about 30 something bucks. Originally it's close to 50, 40 something. And then I got 20 something off anyway. But it was, you know, and it came with batteries. And there's also, I think you get a coupon in there for like another book you know, of things and maybe recipes and things like that. I'll have to look in there a little bit deeper, but I thought that was something interesting, you know, especially for diabetics and type 1s, especially since we have to count everything. I mean, it's, you know, the air. So, but anyway, I hope y'all found that interesting. The bag that I'm using for insulin supplies. And believe it or not, I'm not a pink person, but because this was more fuchsia pinky, it probably didn't come out that well in the color. I wanted something that would, you know, draw attention so I wouldn't go off and forget it by accident or something. But and what's neat is it has, you know, the strap, but then this goes over your luggage bag, your pull, you know, that you pull, and that way it just zips down in there, slides, you know, through here, and you can carry it with your luggage butt. And then it has a top zipper here. Now remember, this is originally for makeup, so, but you can see what I have, all my tape and things like that for my infusion sets and Dexcom in here. This is a zipper. Originally, you could put like a curling iron or a flat iron in there, but I am using this section for my tape. Then zip that back up, unzip this. And voila, this is my stuff. You can take these things in and out. I have the Dexcom. The Omnipod 5. This is the PDM. Yes, I said Omnipod 5. And some extra things in here. You know, just my alcohol wipes, skin tack. You know, oh, and there was something else I was going to do and tell you guys about. These right here are for Medtronic. I had extra ones left over. I can't use the lines, the tubing in it, but I can use the, you know, the actual infusion set and just hook up. And that's what I did with this last one. But this will help me. So if y'all have any extra things left over, you can still use these along with the tubing for the tandem. So, and that's a good way to, you know, kind of piece together, Frankenstein your stuff, you know. And I just have my, you know, fits the Dexcom in here really easy, like that. An extra, always carry, anything I could possibly need, I always carry. But like here, I have my needles, syringes, my insulin. I have Humalog, but then I also have Lunjeb. I have a video on Lunjeb, and it works super fast. I am allergic. I have an allergic reaction to it, but because it works super fast, I keep it in case of an emergency, and I need it, my blood sugar to go down especially quickly. You know, one site, you know, it's worth the pain, so to speak. Then I have my glucose meter for calibrations and stuff. Some antibiotic ointment when I change my sites. You know, I like to do that because, especially with these types of infusion sets, I tend to have more of a reaction, or where insulin stays a little bit under the skin, you know. But here are my test strips, you know, for that. So, I mean, this is really, it's really neat, guys. And then in here, I still have several pockets I can use left, and I took out some spaces to make some spaces bigger and stuck it in here. But this is where I have my, you know, charger, things like that. So this is, and I can carry enough to last me forever. I mean, like if I need to just grab it in an emergency, and I have found for some reason in my life, everybody has an emergency, not just me, but I seem to be the one running toward the emergencies, and I constantly need that. But I thought these were neat. It holds it, keeps it from falling down. It's really neat, guys. And for what you would pay for this is half or even less than half of what you'd pay for a bag. It's considered an actual diabetes bag. Because that's all you're paying for is the name. I mean, this is actually even feels insulated a little, and but I don't. Once I take my insulin out of the refrigerator, I do not keep it cool. I keep it basically at room temperature or whatever. Because if you keep back and forth like that when your insulin, if it's in the refrigerator and you take it out, okay, sure, keeping it cool, blah 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 blah, that's great and everything. It's better that if to not continually cooling it, then it getting lukewarm, cooling it back, it getting room temperature, cooling it back, because that's when it's going to go bad. And I use it fast enough that it's not going to just sit there and go bad. I don't keep this in a vehicle where it's hot. It's usually very close to me. If it has to stay in a vehicle, I keep it in a very cool spot. It's covered under a seat. It's not, I will not keep it in a very hot vehicle at all, or a hot space. So, but this is really neat. And obviously I'm going to put in here, some of the bags that I've used before. While they're good, if you don't have to travel a lot, I guess, or whatever. But I don't like to have to continually fill a bag up, have to remember to continually fill it up. So if I can put literally a month or so's worth of stuff inside this bag, and I don't have to fill it back up again for a while, that's good for me. And I only keep one vial of insulin, except for that Loom Jeb, out at a time. Eventually, in probably another month or so, I'll probably chunk that bottle of Loom Jeb, and I won't put another one back in there. I will keep the Loom Jeb in the refrigerator. That's the bottle that I had originally started out on. So yeah, it is an older bottle, but I promise you, it's fine. It's not cloudy. It's not, I don't let it get hot. Yeah, it is room temperature, but it's not getting hot and things like that. Once I take a vial of insulin out of the refrigerator, I never put it back in. I never cool it again, anything like that. Because I've had insulin go bad that way. So anyway, I hope y'all like this. I'm going to put pictures and stuff in here of the other bags, but this right here is the best thing. At all. So I also put some pictures possibly in there, the name and all that of it, from why am I having a brain fart, y'all? Why am I having a brain fart? It's because I'm tired. I'm still tired. Amazon. I should know it. I mean, I see more of the Amazon delivery guy than I do my husband. Yeah. And to update, I know you can't. I mean, you can probably tell a little bit. This is the first time I've worn makeup at all and fixed my hair and all this kind of stuff. But the only reason I did that today is because it's better. Taking Benadryl actually has what's helped the most with the itching. Pain still hurts, but my son came home and I didn't want him to think I was dying because of how I looked, even though I felt like I'm dying. So I made the effort to put makeup on and things like that. I mean, I still may look like poo-poo, but I look a whole hell lot better than I did. Go back and look at the videos if you don't believe it. But he came home and he wanted to come check on me, and I didn't want him to be afraid. So the things we do for our children. But anyway, I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all found find the why am I having brain farts, people? It's my blood sugars. I mean, they are a lot better. A lot better. But hope you guys enjoyed it. It is on Amazon. I'll put the name and everything so that if you're interested in it, you can go check it out for yourself, or see some items that are similar to it. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I hope you have a great week thus far. I appreciate everyone who has prayed for me and kept me in your thoughts. I am doing better. The reason today, this is the first day that I've done my makeup, or been able to, thank the Lord, but and my hair or anything, felt like even put a bra on, TMI, but I don't care, is because my son came to see me because he knew I hadn't been feeling good, and I didn't want him thinking that I was dying. So I got up and I was actually able to put some makeup on. You can probably still see, here. But in here, if you can tell, I've wiped my makeup off, but I do feel better. I'm having to take some Benadryl for the reaction, and that has helped with itching, not really with pain, but the pain that is coming from the itching, it has helped with a great deal. But of course, Benadryl is making me like, you know, but you know what? I'm grateful. I'll take it. My blood sugars have been a lot better. I'm making sure that I, keep, when I change out my, catheters, infusion sets, that I keep the old one in, until I'm certain that the new one is working. It's not cramped or anything like that. I think that's part of the problem, and the fact that they found that I am allergic, and I'm one of those few people that, few as in, the majority of people who take a topical steroid don't have a reaction to them, or they don't get into their bloodstream, and it apparently does to mine. Of course it does. And it was jacking up my blood sugars too, and a couple of my sites crimped and stuff like that, so I wasn't getting, all the insulin, and so I had to redo all my settings because I kept upping them, trying to figure out, and all that. But my blood sugars are a lot better since, sometimes you just have to put forth the effort. It's work. It's a minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, kind of thing. And some days you're exhausted and you don't do as good a job as normal. And then when you're having health issues, things that were not your fault, it really is a bummer. But I'm over that. So we're getting back on better days to come. So but you guys just remember to be kind to one another. Laugh, be sarcastic. Remember, don't take life too seriously. Nobody ever makes it out alive. Spend time with one another, your loved ones, and as always, be the reason somebody gets drunk today. I'll talk to you guys later. BI.